Ladies and gentlemen, let me hit you with a reality check. The world just changed, and most people didn't even notice. While everyone was busy scrolling, distracted by the noise, a seismic shift happened in the world of artificial intelligence. A move so bold, so calculated, that it sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley, wiped billions off the stock market, and left the so-called tech giants scrambling for answers. We're talking about DeepSeek, China's latest AI breakthrough, an innovation so disruptive that it exposed the Achilles heel of the Western AI empire. It's leaner, it's smarter, and it didn't cost billions to develop, yet it's standing toe-to-toe with the biggest model Silicon Valley has ever built. Now, what does that mean for the future? What does that mean for you? And more importantly, what does it mean for the battle between closed-source AI, controlled by monopolies, and open-source AI, which could be the great equalizer? This isn't just about technology, it's about control, it's about power. And if you're paying attention, you'll see the writing on the wall. The game is shifting, and you either position yourself to capitalize on it, or you get left behind. So stick with me as we break this down, because what I'm about to share with you is bigger than just AI. This is about the intersection of technology, finance, and global power. And if you understand it, you can play the game at a higher level. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a reality check. The world has just changed, and most people have barely noticed. While everyone was busy scrolling, distracted by the noise, a seismic shift occurred in the realm of artificial intelligence. A bold and calculated move sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley, wiped billions off the stock market, and left the so-called tech giants scrambling for answers. We're talking about DeepSeek, China's latest AI breakthrough. This innovation is so disruptive that it has exposed the weaknesses of the Western AI landscape. It's leaner, smarter, and didn't cost billions to develop. Yet, it stands toe-to-toe with the most advanced models Silicon Valley has ever created. What does this mean for the future? What does it mean for you? More importantly, what does it signify for the struggle between closed-source AI controlled by monopolies and open-source AI, which could serve as a great equalizer? This situation isn't just about technology, it's about control and power. If you're paying attention, you'll see the writing on the wall. The game is shifting, and you must position yourself to capitalize on it or risk being left behind. So stick with me as we break this down. What I'm about to share with you transcends AI. It addresses the intersection of technology, finance, and global power. Understanding this can enable you to play the game at a higher level. Let's begin with the facts. DeepSeek's AI didn't merely emerge, it detonated onto the scene like a black swan event, drastically altering our perceptions of what was possible. Silicon Valley, backed by endless venture capital and trillion-dollar tech companies, spent billions scaling up AI models. They insisted that brute force was the only route: more GPUs, more energy, more data, an insatiable hunger for resources. Then DeepSeek arrived, built on a fraction of that budget and using lower-tier hardware, yet it competes effectively. In some areas, it even outperforms its rivals. So here's the question. How did they achieve this? And more importantly, why was the world so unprepared? Because they weren't paying attention. They believed their own hype, convinced that China was lagging behind, when in reality, it was playing an entirely different game. This isn't merely an AI revolution, it's an economic and geopolitical one. The United States attempted to stifle China's AI ambitions by cutting off access to high-performing Nvidia GPUs. But what happened? China adapted, innovated, and created an AI model with such remarkable efficiency that it shattered the illusion of American AI dominance. Now it gets even more interesting. This battle isn't just about AI, it's about money. The market reacted violently, with Nvidia alone losing nearly $600 billion in market capitalization, and tech stocks across the board felt the effects. The real kicker? OpenAI, heralded as the poster child of Western AI, is still burning cash at an alarming rate. Meanwhile, DeepSeek is releasing groundbreaking models for free, open source, and accessible to anyone with the vision to leverage them. So what does this mean for the future? If you're involved in crypto, tech, or simply want to stay ahead of the curve, you need to grasp the 5 key takeaways from this momentous event. This isn't just a shift, it's an opportunity. If you're ready to explore how this all plays out, let's dive in. Let's start with the facts. DeepSeek's AI didn't just emerge, it detonated. It arrived on the scene like a black swan event, flipping the script on what we thought was possible. Silicon Valley, backed by endless venture capital and trillion-dollar tech giants, spent billions scaling up AI models. They told us that brute force was the only way. More GPUs, more energy, more data, an insatiable hunger for resources. And then DeepSeek happened. built on a fraction of the budget using lower tier hardware, and yet it competes. Not only does it compete, but in some areas it outperforms. So here's the question: how did they do it? And more importantly, why was the world so unprepared for this? Because they weren't paying attention. They believed their own hype, convinced that China was playing catch-up when, in reality, they were playing an entirely different game. This isn't just an AI revolution, it's an economic and geopolitical one. The United States tried to suffocate China's AI ambitions by cutting off access to high-performance Nvidia GPUs. But what happened? China adapted, they innovated. They created an AI model with efficiency so high that it shattered the illusion of American AI dominance. And here's where things get really interesting. Because this battle isn't just about AI, it's about money. Markets reacted violently. Nvidia alone lost nearly $600 billion in market cap, and tech stocks across the board felt the impact. But here's the real kicker. OpenAI, the poster child of Western AI, is still burning cash like there's no tomorrow. Meanwhile, DeepSeek is dropping game-changing models for free, open source, available to anyone with the vision to leverage them. So what does this mean for the future? If you're in crypto, if you're in tech, or if you just want to stay ahead of the curve, you need to understand the 5 key takeaways from this momentous event. Because this isn't just a shift, it's an opportunity. And if you're ready to see how this all plays out, let's get into it. Efficiency over brute force. DeepSeek has proven that you don't need infinite resources to build top-tier AI. Smarter, more efficient models can disrupt even the biggest players. DeepSeek's breakthrough in AI development has fundamentally challenged the prevailing notion in Silicon Valley that building top-tier AI requires massive financial resources, cutting-edge hardware, and vast amounts of energy. Traditionally, companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta have relied on hyperscaling, throwing billions of dollars at data centers, GPUs, and energy consumption to train increasingly large and complex models. This approach, while effective, has created a high barrier to entry, making AI development a game dominated by a few tech giants with deep pockets. DeepSeek, however, has demonstrated that efficiency and innovation can trump brute force. By leveraging less powerful GPUs and optimizing their training processes, DeepSeek managed to develop a model, DeepSeek R1, that rivals OpenAI's GPT-4 at a fraction of the cost. The R1 model was trained for 55 days using approximately 2,000 of Nvidia's less powerful H800 GPUs, costing around $5,600,000. In contrast, OpenAI's GPT-4 reportedly cost between $100 million and several $100 million to train. This stark difference in cost and resource utilization highlights the potential for smarter, more efficient AI development. The implications of this efficiency are profound. First, it lowers the barrier to entry for AI research and development. Smaller companies, startups, and even academic institutions can now compete with tech giants by focusing on innovative approaches to model training and optimization. Second, it challenges the existing business models of companies like OpenAI, which have relied on massive capital investments to maintain their competitive edge. If smaller, more efficient models can achieve similar or superior performance, the value proposition of hyperscaling becomes less compelling. Moreover, DeepSeek's success has exposed a vulnerability in the hyperscaling approach: diminishing returns. As models grow larger and more complex, the incremental gains in performance become smaller, while the costs continue to rise. DeepSeek's approach suggests that the future of AI may lie in more efficient, targeted training methods, rather than simply scaling up existing architectures. This shift could lead to a more sustainable and accessible AI ecosystem, where innovation is driven by creativity and ingenuity rather than sheer financial firepower. The power of open source. Unlike OpenAI's closed system, DeepSeek is open source, giving developers worldwide the chance to innovate and build on top of their work. One of the most significant aspects of DeepSeek's rise is its commitment to open source AI. Unlike OpenAI, which has chosen to keep its models and architectures proprietary, DeepSeek has made its R1 model and underlying technologies freely available to the public. This open source approach has far-reaching implications for the AI community and the broader tech ecosystem. By open sourcing their models, DeepSeek has democratized access to cutting-edge AI technology. Developers, researchers, and entrepreneurs around the world can now experiment with, modify, and build upon DeepSeek's work without the need for expensive licenses or proprietary restrictions. This fosters a more collaborative and innovative environment where ideas can be shared and improved upon collectively. It also accelerates the pace of AI development as more minds can contribute to solving complex problems and pushing the boundaries of what AI can achieve. The open source model also challenges the dominance of closed systems like OpenAI's. While OpenAI has been a pioneer in AI development, its decision to keep its models closed has drawn criticism, particularly as the AI arms race heats up. Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, has even acknowledged that the company's closed-source approach may place it on the wrong side of history. DeepSeek's open-source strategy, on the other hand, aligns with the broader trend toward transparency and collaboration in tech, which has been a driving force behind many of the most significant technological advancements in recent decades. Furthermore, the open-source nature of DeepSeek's models has practical benefits for the AI ecosystem. It allows for greater scrutiny and validation of the technology, as independent researchers can examine the models and identify potential biases, errors, or vulnerabilities. This transparency builds trust and ensures that AI systems are more robust and reliable. Additionally, open-source models can be adapted to specific use cases, making them more versatile and applicable across a wide range of industries and applications. In the long term, DeepSeek's open-source approach could lead to a more decentralized and equitable AI landscape, where innovation is not confined to a handful of tech giants, but is instead driven by a global community of developers and researchers. This shift has the potential to unlock new possibilities and applications for AI, benefiting society as a whole. Geopolitical implications. The AI arms race is now fully global. The US ban on China's access to high-performance chips didn't slow them down, it forced innovation. The rise of DeepSeek has significant geopolitical implications, particularly in the context of the ongoing AI arms race between the United States and China. The US government, recognizing the strategic importance of AI, has sought to maintain its dominance by imposing export bans on high-performance GPUs and other critical technologies to China. The goal was to stifle China's AI development and ensure that American companies like OpenAI, Google, and Nvidia remain at the forefront of the industry. However, DeepSeek's success has demonstrated that these efforts may have backfired. Rather than slowing down China's AI progress, the export ban forced Chinese companies to innovate and find alternative solutions. DeepSeek's ability to develop a competitive AI model using less powerful GPUs is a testament to this ingenuity. The company's founder, Lang Wenfeng, had already stockpiled a significant number of GPUs before the ban. But the real breakthrough came from optimizing the training process and developing more efficient algorithms. This outcome highlights a broader trend in geopolitics. Attempts to stifle technological progress through export controls and sanctions often lead to unintended consequences. In this case, the US ban on high-performance chips may have inadvertently accelerated China's push for self-reliance and innovation in AI. This dynamic is reminiscent of historical examples, such as the Soviet Union's development of its own nuclear technology after being excluded from Western scientific collaborations. The geopolitical implications of DeepSeek's rise extend beyond the US-China rivalry. As AI becomes increasingly central to economic and military power, other nations are likely to take note of China's success and invest more heavily in their own AI capabilities. This could lead to a more multipolar AI landscape, where no single country dominates the field. It also raises questions about the future of international collaboration in AI research. While competition can drive innovation, it can also lead to fragmentation and a lack of shared standards, which could hinder the global development of AI. In the long term, the geopolitical implications of DeepSeek's success may force the US to reconsider its strategy. Rather than relying on export bans and restrictions, the US may need to focus on fostering innovation and collaboration within its own borders. The AI arms race is far from over, and the stakes are higher than ever. DeepSeek's rise is a reminder that in the world of AI, innovation and adaptability are just as important as raw power and resources. Financial market shifts. The stock market reacted sharply to DeepSeek's rise. Nvidia took a massive hit, and OpenAI's business model is now under pressure. The announcement of DeepSeek's R1 model sent shockwaves through the financial markets, particularly in the tech sector. Nvidia, the leading supplier of GPUs for AI training, saw its market cap drop by a staggering $593 billion in the days following the news. This dramatic decline reflects investor concerns that DeepSeek's more efficient approach to AI development could undermine Nvidia's dominance in the AI hardware market. If companies can achieve similar results with less powerful GPUs, the demand for Nvidia's high-end chips could decline, putting pressure on the company's revenue and growth prospects. OpenAI, too, faces significant challenges in the wake of DeepSeek's rise. The company's business model, which relies on massive capital investments and proprietary technology, is now under scrutiny. DeepSeek's open source approach and lower costs have raised questions about the sustainability of OpenAI's strategy. If smaller, more efficient models can achieve comparable performance, the value of OpenAI's closed-source subscription-based model may diminish. This could lead to a reevaluation of OpenAI's valuation, which currently stands at around $340 billion. The broader tech market also experienced volatility in response to DeepSeek's announcement. U.S. tech stocks, which had been riding high on the AI boom, took a hit as investors reassessed the competitive landscape. The fear is that DeepSeek's success could erode the competitive advantage of American tech giants, leading to a shift in market dynamics. However, some companies like Meta, which has been a leader in open source AI with its La model, saw their stocks perform relatively well, suggesting that the market is beginning to differentiate between companies based on their approach to AI development. The financial market shifts triggered by DeepSeek's rise underscore the disruptive potential of more efficient and open AI models. As the AI industry continues to evolve, companies that can adapt to this new reality, whether by embracing open source models, optimizing their training processes, or finding new ways to monetize AI, will be better positioned to thrive. For investors, the key takeaway is that the AI landscape is becoming more competitive and unpredictable, with new players like DeepSeek challenging the status quo. Opportunity for the bold. With AI innovation now decentralized, there is a massive opportunity for entrepreneurs, developers, and investors who move fast and adapt to this new reality. The rise of DeepSeek and the broader shift toward more efficient open-source AI models have created a fertile ground for innovation and entrepreneurship. With the barriers to entry lowered, there is now a massive opportunity for bold individuals and companies to carve out a niche in the AI ecosystem. Entrepreneurs, developers, and investors who can move quickly and adapt to this new reality stand to benefit significantly from the ongoing transformation of the AI industry. For entrepreneurs, the opportunity lies in leveraging DeepSeek's open source models to develop new applications and services. Whether it's creating AI-powered tools for specific industries, building privacy-enhancing technologies, or developing new ways to integrate AI into everyday life, the possibilities are endless. The decentralized nature of AI innovation means that startups no longer need to compete with tech giants on their terms. Instead, they can focus on solving real-world problems and delivering value to customers in ways that were previously unimaginable. Developers, too, have a unique opportunity to contribute to the AI revolution. With access to DeepSeek's models, they can experiment with new ideas, improve existing algorithms, and collaborate with others in the open source community. This collaborative environment fosters creativity and accelerates the pace of innovation, allowing developers to make meaningful contributions to the field. Moreover, the skills and experience gained from working with cutting-edge AI models will be in high demand, creating new career opportunities and pathways for growth. Investors, meanwhile, have the chance to capitalize on the rapid evolution of the AI industry. As traditional business models are disrupted, new opportunities are emerging in areas like open source AI, AI infrastructure, and AI-driven applications. Investors who can identify and support promising startups and projects in these areas stand to reap significant rewards. Additionally, the shift toward more efficient AI models could lead to new investment opportunities in areas like energy-efficient computing, AI optimization, and hardware development. In conclusion, the rise of DeepSeek represents a turning point in the AI industry. By proving that efficiency and open source innovation can compete with brute force and proprietary systems, DeepSeek has opened the door to a new era of AI development. For those who are bold enough to seize the opportunity, the future is full of promise. Whether you're an entrepreneur, developer, or investor, now is the time to embrace the decentralized, collaborative, and innovative spirit of the AI revolution.